Good morning. How is everyone? So, it's Friday, day 5. Okay, I probably won't be doing daily devotionals on Saturdays and Sundays for a couple of reasons. One, I need a couple days off where I don't have to find a quiet place and a quiet time to do daily devotions. Okay? Two, usually throughout the year, I do a lot of weekend things, and it is really my time with my partner to do our stuff. The other side of that is I have a roommate right now, a friend of my partner and I's, who is going through a divorce. And we have 3 young children in our house on the weekends a lot of the times, and they are 2, 4, and 6. And they have no volume control at all. So finding a quiet time to record is tricky when they're here, and they're here most weekends. So I will probably not be doing daily devotions on the weekends, but my endeavor is to Monday through Friday do daily devotions. That's the plan. So hold me to it, guys. Really, really encourage me to do this because I feel better doing it, and I want to provide you with daily affirmations, and so you know you're not alone. I think one of the things that I really wanted to do way back at the beginning of daily devotion is a lot of spiritual people or pagans, etc., is we find ourselves in isolation in our belief system. And that's not a bad thing necessarily. A lot of people like that. But community is important. We are social creatures. And even the most introverted person needs to be around somebody occasionally. And I really believe that social media and YouTube and all of the new electronic platforms have the ability to help us connect with one another. And I'm a firm believer in creating community. Okay, so today's affirmation: I am divine. I am a divine expression of life. I love and accept myself where I am right now. It is hard in our daily life. It is a busy world out there. It's run, run, run. You're inundated with Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Instagram and all of these media platforms from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. And there is a lot of news in those platforms, and there's a lot of negativity that is spread around. And then you work in a world where not everybody, I think there's a pretty good movement in some places of bringing positivity into the workplace, and not fake, but genuine, like teaching people to think positive and teaching people to work through the negative thinking. I'm lucky. I'm really, really lucky that I work in a place that is, for the most part, very positive. And I work with people who reinforce that positivity. Not all the time, we're human, but a good deal of the time. And today's affirmation: I am a divine expression of life. We are all divine expressions of life. We are all a piece of the divine. I see the world very differently than many people. I know that when I meet somebody, I can see all of who they really are, not just the surface that they present themselves. And I can see what they've chosen to bring into this life and what they have access to. And if they have access to a lot of negative stuff that they have a hard time presenting their divine self, I can see that. I can also see that I don't want to be around them. And that's okay. But we are spiritual beings in a physical body, and our physical body can't hold all of who we are. And what we choose to have access to on the other side, the rest of ourselves, We can manifest that divineness in our everyday life. We can bring that forward and really shine that. It's not easy because we have a physicality that we have to get through. We have a manifestation in this life that is sometimes very difficult to overcome. I love the phrase, I love and accept myself where I am right now. And that is a big deal. We are divine spiritual beings inside a physical manifestation. And if you have a hard time seeing that today, that's okay. But maybe you get glimpses of it when you do private ritual. Maybe you get glimpses of it when you're at church with your friends. Maybe you get glimpses of it when you create a magnificent piece of art, or when you play music, or when you dance, or when you ride a horse, or when you're working with animals, or when you're whatever it is that you're doing. And there are so many things people do. We are very diverse creatures. We have the ability to be very adaptable. Even the most rigid person has the ability to become adaptable in different situations. So today's affirmation: I am a divine expression of life. I love and accept myself where I am right now. And that is beautiful. So I hope you all have a beautiful day. It is Friday, and I'm going to go do a full moon ritual here in a little bit. And then I am going to, my plan is to decide on for sure what project I'm working on this weekend. And I might do 2 or 3. I might do some small things, or I might do some big things. I'm not real sure. Anyway, I hope you all have a beautiful day. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed weekend. Take some time for yourself. Do a little self-care. And I will see you Monday morning in prayer. Blessed be.